guys, Cher here, and I wanted to talk about this song for a review because it's been playing a lot more on the radio down here in Florida, I would say. And, it's Valentine's month, so why not talk about love songs of all kinds? Like, they don't exactly have to be quote-unquote romantic per se. Like, it doesn't have to be so sweet it'll rot your teeth kind of love songs. It could just be about relationships in general. The past two songs that Charlie Puth gave to us, they definitely match those relationship type conversations that I'm talking about. I gave his first single from his upcoming album an honorable mention for the best songs of 2017. Attention is catchy. It talks about a topic that male artists don't really get into, which is talking about how sometimes an ex would try to manipulate a person to get back together with them, but the plan would end up blowing up in their face, since Puth calls out on her BS by saying, "You just want my attention because you're lonely, not my love to start over."
I just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new.
So, Attention got a lot of hype last summer. Like, it was the one thing on the radio, besides Despacito, that I kept listening to. But then towards the end of the year, like, maybe as Christmas was rolling around, Charlie Puth released his other song, How Long? This song is the complete opposite of Attention. As I said before, Attention discusses the topic of how an ex is greedy for attention with her giving nothing in return. This song actually talks about a cheating boyfriend, but the one part of the song that's supposed to get people hooked to singing this is in the girl's point of view instead of the guy's. What? Did you expect me to think about it twice? Start playing it.
Whoa.
Now we're getting into what Marvin Gaye should have been.
I'll admit, I was wrong. What else can I say, girl? Can't you play my head and not my heart?
So according to what Puth just said, he establishes the story by saying that his girlfriend caught him cheating with another woman. And he's saying all the wrong things that every cheating asshole says just to make the woman believe him. I want you to listen to the lyrics again and hear how much of a douche he's being.
I'll admit, I was wrong. What else can I say, girl? Can't you play my head and not my heart? I was drunk, I was gone. That don't make it right, but promise there were no feelings involved.
Sure it isn't, Charlie. But then we get this.
She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it real or just for show? Yeah. She said, save your apologies, baby, I just gotta know.
This is the girlfriend's way of saying enough. Though it is a bit more passive than I would like, it's still something in comparison to letting the girl of the song just take the guy's crap as if it was normal. She doesn't want to hear him say sorry because she knows that it's fake anyway.
How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately.
As I said earlier, she knew the narrator was cheating, and instead of the whys, she wants to know how long he's been doing her wrong to prove her suspicions. So what's Charlie's response?
I'll admit, it's my fault, but you gotta believe me when I say it only happened once. I tried, but you'll never see that. You're the only one I wanna love.
He's still playing the innocent victim card because, as I said before, Charlie's playing the role of the douchebag cheater who has fooled girls in the past, and he thinks he can win this girl over with false promises because it's worked before. It's because of the indirect answering that, of course, leads us into the chorus again.
How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby.
And I don't think I've talked about this in other songs because it wasn't valid enough to be talked about, But I want you to look at or listen to this instrumental bridge that we got here and tell me this doesn't sound like that this was done intentionally for this song in general. This as Charlie's way of saying that he can't convince his girl that his lies are the truth. He's lost because right after the instrumental is over, it plays the chorus one more time before the song's end.
How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on?
And notice how a little louder and more powerful it sounds here? That really shows how much the girl has won her position and that she's not going to let this guy back into her life. He's played her too many times and in more ways than one. So what's the point? I'm not gonna act like this is the most artistic thing that I've ever heard because trust me, I've heard a lot more originally done content than this. But this song is definitely one of those that's putting Charlie Puth on the right track here. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's far from being a horrible song at the least. I believe that ever since Charlie released Attention, he's been doing better as an artist, touching upon topics that others probably wouldn't consider for a long time since Justin Timberlake did What Goes Around Comes Around and Cry Me a River.
I just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Goes around, goes around, goes around, come way back around. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. Girl, I refuse, you must have me confused with some other guy. The bridges go burn, now it's your turn to cry.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna give this song a 9 out of 10, which is a pretty high score when it comes to pop songs. It may not be the most original, it may not be the most artistic thing in the world, but as I said before, it's definitely giving Charlie Puth some personality into what content should be brought on with the young male pop star demographic. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will always listen to my NSYNC, and even though Justin Bieber is one of my guilty pleasures, despite him being an asshole, but the young male pop star prototype or model will always still be there in pop music. Like, young talent is always going to be found, and if they appeal to the young audience, we should give them at least a little bit more mature material as time moves on. Well, especially since that young, talented male artists, or even female artists, they don't stay young forever. So, they should definitely be acting their ages and not trying to sound like that they're going to be taking over the world with their past young cuteness for the rest of their lives. Even if their today's selves are a lot more passive-aggressive. I'm Cait, and it's been real. Ciao!